Jimi Hendrix is about to deliver a new album, and we have all the details for you right here. Welcome to the Morning Show with Anthony YouTube channel, where we dish out daily music news. Subscribe below, and if you dig on Jimi Hendrix, smash that like button. Let's get into this new release from Jimi Hendrix. It's going to be called Both Sides of the Sky. Let's take a look at the album artwork right here. Super nice image of Jimi Hendrix. He's got that sort of sun-like glow to his hair. Dead stare right into the middle of the camera. Dark sky behind him. Again, he's kind of like the sunlight in this album artwork there. And you can see in script up at the top, Both Sides of the Sky, the name of the record. Now I'm going to tell you what I love, which is a lot, and the one thing I don't like about this. This is the third installment in the posthumously issued, previously unreleased recordings made by Hendrix. This follows up 2013's People, Hell, and Angels and 2010's Beginning with Valleys of Neptune. By the way, we played some singles off of those albums on WEHM Radio, so make sure you go ahead and click the link below if you want to check out the radio station. The latest release was co-produced by John McDermott, Jimi Hendrix, and super important to mention this, Eddie Kramer, who engineered every one of Hendrix's albums before he passed away in 1970. Talking about the album, John McDermott said, quote, "Since Experience, Hendrix began its restoration of the Jimi Hendrix music catalog in 1997. Our goal has been to present these important recordings to Jimi's fans in the best possible quality. We are excited about achieving that. We've also been intent on generating album releases which present this amazing music in its proper context." Now, it's also worthy to note that this album is kind of star-studded as far as the Jimi Hendrix universe goes, and even more so just a little bit, you know, outside of the Band of Gypsies who are on it and some of his normal band members. But Johnny Winter and Stephen Stills are involved in this record as well, and it's really, really cool. Let's get into the details here a little bit. Band of Gypsies bassist Billy Cox is on the record. Buddy Miles, who are both on a previously unheard take of Muddy Waters' Mannish Boy. Mitch Mitchell, who I think is one of the greatest, most underrated drummers of all time. Mitch Mitchell is on the recording, and Noel Redding also appear on a couple of previously unreleased tracks, 1969's Stepping Stone, Jungle, Cherokee Mist, and a recording of Sweet Angel from January of 1968. Stephen Stills, Johnny Winter, Dwayne Hitchings, Dallas Taylor, and Lonnie Youngblood also appear as guests on the record. We have a look here at the previously unreleased track listing. There it is right there from jambase.com. You could see Mannish Boy, Lover Man, Hear My Train A-Comin', Stepping Stone, $20 Fine, which features Stephen Stills on that track. Power of Soul, which is a previously unavailable extended version. Jungle, Things I Used to Do, Georgia Blues, which has Lonnie Youngblood on it, Sweet Angel, Woodstock, Send My Love to Linda, and Cherokee Mist. 13 tracks on the new record. I could not be more excited. Here's the one part about this album that I don't like. It comes out in March 9th. How are you going to do that to us, Experience Hendrix? March 9th. It's December 8th right now. This is why announce this right before Christmas and then not make it available for all the Jimi Hendrix fans who want to go out and buy Christmas stuff for their fellow Jimi Hendrix fans. That breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. I'm not sure why. Look, I know movies will do this. Movies will announce release dates. They're far in advance. They know what's going on. Other, studios know what this studio is doing, so they try and plan their releases accordingly. For instance, you don't put out like a sci-fi film that's new to the scene up against Star Wars. You plan your things out. So maybe this is a little planning on behalf of the Hendrix family that they want to kind of sneak this in March. I'm not 100% sure, but I would think that if this thing is ready to go, you'd want to throw it out there in time for Christmas time. I mean, this is the time of year when everybody's buying the most of everything, Put it out now. again, maybe they see like a little window, like, oh, hey, there's no big releases planned for March. But the weird thing is, music is not like movies. Like, that stuff can change instantaneously. Tomorrow, Gary Clark Jr. can decide, I'm going to go in and record a blues record, and then he puts it out. Buddy Guy can decide, I think I'm going to put out this thing, and then next thing you know, you're flooded with blues and classic rock and all these releases in March, and next thing, your chance of selling really well kind of goes down. Maybe they're not thinking about sales at all. Maybe they just think, let's create some buzz and put it out in March before summertime, and everybody will buy it that way. I'm not 100% sure, but I love the news and hate the wait. Hate the fact that we have to wait till March 9th, but that's the case. 13-song collection, 10 tracks, never before released. Third in this posthumously, previously unreleased series. Both Sides of the Sky, Jimi Hendrix, in stores on March 9th. For more music news delivered to you on a daily basis, subscribe below, hit that like button, and remember to tune into WEHM Radio. We are on the TuneIn app and WEHM.com.